Fans, welcome in for a beautiful Wednesday night edition of the WPSL today on YouTube. It's the Sounders women taking on ISC Gunners here about a 9-iron away from Boeing Field. We're at Renton Memorial Stadium, where it's the Sounders women taking on the ISC Gunners. The Sounders women lineup is the following: in net, number 1, Laurel Ivory, followed by Christina O'Donnell, Melina Ayers, Kaylee Dow, Yuka Kurosaki, Kristen Pavlisco, Kim Hazlitt, 4 assists on the season thus far, leading the Sounders. Samantha Hyatt on the back line with Barker, Sophie Hurst, and Holly Rothering are in the attack. On the other side of things, for the Gunners, playing as this is an away match for them against the Sounders. Number 1 in the net, Katrina Sanchez, followed by Sekra, Claudia Longo, alongside Mary Jo Harrison, Kellen Green, Lisa Jensen, McKenna Carr, Haley Crackle, Jasmine Ayala, Aoife Hurley, and Natasha Baptiste are all on the field for the Gunners. Wearing the navy blue, and here's a through ball immediately. O'Donnell on pursuit, takes a left-footed shot off the post and in, but the far side flag is up. She was offside, and just under a minute into the game, and the Sounders already attack, putting pressure on that ISC Gunner net. The Sounders wearing the white with the light blue trim jerseys. And back in the net is Laurel Ivory wearing the yellow kit with the neon socks. An overcast midweek evening tonight here in Renton. Gray skies all around, seemingly as if it will pour a little bit of rain. It's in the forecast, but we'll see if the Pacific Northwest night holds rain in our near future. Long ball over the top. O'Donnell in pursuit again. We have seen Christina O'Donnell play all up and down the field. Today it looks like she is in an attacking role, almost playing as a true number 9 back against the defensive line. She has great speed, but we've also seen her on the left-hand midfield side as well as playing a little bit of left back early in the season. Here's a through ball. Up the near side, carrying is Hurley. Hurley looking for an entry pass into the middle for Baptiste. Couldn't find her, and it's Hurley again on this near side. Ayers tracking back and taking over possession for the Sounders. Hurst playing a little keep away on the far side with Hazlitt. Now it's the Gunners pushing into the attacking third. Crackle swings into the middle for Hurley. Now taking over is Green. Green wearing the captain's band today alongside Harrison. There's a lob ball over the top, and Ivory has it. The Sounders come into today's match 4 wins, 1 loss, and no draws, coming off of a big weekend, winning 6-0 and 4-0 on a road trip down to Oregon against Westside Timbers and Eugene Timbers. Here's Hazlitt with a through ball intended for Hurst, but couldn't get there. Now going up the far side, Harrison into the middle, Baptiste. And the Gunners coming into tonight's match, 1 win, 3 losses, 2 draws, as they come off of a 3-1 loss to Spokane and a 1-1 draw to Pac Northwest. Dow with a good move, but the pass unable to complete it. And Pavlisco was waved back onto the field here in the early stages of the game as we enter into the 5th minute. Ayers gets her head up, slides a through ball. Here's Hurst. First time, it deflects, bouncing around in the box. And cleaned up, but not out of danger yet. Here's Barker. So chip pass goes over the Sounders back line, but no gunner attacker was on the way towards the net. The only player in the vicinity was McKenna Carr, but she was checking back to the ball, looking for a short pass and looking to keep possession. Here's Hazlitt on a quick pull back in the midfield. Kurosaki tries bringing a pass out to the near side, can't connect. One back by Rothering. Here's Ayers. Long diagonal ball, intercepted in the middle, and now it's the Sounders trying to push on the attack, and the build-up fizzles.
The Sounders women and South Puget Sound community congratulate the Tacoma Stars of the Shore Center on another successful professional indoor soccer season. Check out the Tacoma Stars at tacomastars.com and come watch our partners in the game of soccer.
Hazlitt on the quick interception, wins the Sounders back possession here, and sends it back to Ivory. Sounders in the early stages of today's match, playing very direct, trying to attack through that back line. A lot of long balls going up, and I know that Scott Ford and his offense likes the buildup. They like to knock the ball around and connect 10 passes before they get on net. Seemingly, once this team settles in, we'll start to see more and more of that. Here's Pavlisko. A cutting ball taken down by Carr. Carr brings it out near side. And the field not wide enough. It was Hurley just inches away from keeping that attack moving forward. Gunners on possession, taking a rip from the 18 was Harrison, and it's deflected down. Neither team was able to gain possession. Harrison was able to get the ball dropped to her feet and rip a shot. Pavlisko's throwing down the line, goes right back to her. Bringing down Baptiste. Can't connect on the ball up the line. Second chance, though, and gets it back. Long ball goes to the far side. Harrison chasing it down. Harrison settling, cutting back. Harrison looking for support. Hazlitt locking down. Pass goes on the overlap. Down to the byline and rolling out for the first corner of the day. It'll be in favor of ISC. Corner coming in on the far side. McKenna Carr jogs over to take. 5 dark blue shirts on the back side of the 18 and 1 lone one on Ivory. Here comes the cross, top of the 6. The header won initially by Baptiste. Flicked out to the top of the 18. Sounders unable to clear just yet. And here's Kurosaki on the breakout. Outside the foot pass finds Ayers. Sounders have numbers. Ayers goes even further. Looking for Dow on the far side. Cutting with the right foot. Cross comes in. Ayers is there on the penalty spot, trying to rip the volley. Deflected away. O'Donnell goes down hard. And the whistle blows, and the Sounders women should be awarded a free kick here. O'Donnell absolutely crushed on the 50-50 challenge. And referee Soo Hee will award Sounders women a free kick from this spot. Now, earlier in the season, we've seen the Sounders women score off of quickly taking corners, but Soo Hee is awaiting, saying that it is on the whistle. Dow and Kurosaki over the ball for the Sounders. They have Hazlitt over on that far side. Can tap out for a quick cross. 4 Sounders runners on the backside of the 18. You also have Rothering on top of the 18 just to clean up anything that comes near. O'Donnell, Dow's free kick. Can't get it around the wall. It drops down. Dow tries to flick it into the box. Pavlisco's pass had no one on the other side of it. Here's Baptiste. Sounders applying high pressure. There's the first offside of the day for the Gunners. Through ball down the line. Hurst chasing it down in the backside of the defense. Cross on the ground. Cleared sky high. Still in that attacking third. Harrison battling for it. It's going to be a Sounders throw-in. Last touched off of Harrison. O'Donnell on the throw-in. After the tough battle there, the Sounders, they win a free kick, taking this just like a corner here in the 12th minute. Ball gets sent into the back post. Header goes straight up. Whistle blown. Too much contact right in front of the mouth of the goal. That was a quickly driven ball on that far side from Kim Hazlitt. Great ball, great pace. Kurosaki can't get the through ball. Just past Crackle. Pavlisco able to chase that down for the Sounders. Here's Ivory taking her time. Laurel Ivory, the Virginia product, great with her feet, able to keep the ball calmly under control, under pressure. O'Donnell with a nice flick, able to connect with Kurosaki. Now it's Dow chasing down on the far side. Left foot through ball. Dow connects for Ayers. Heavy touch as it's going down to the corner flag. And it rolls away for a throw-in. Unlucky there for the Sounders women. What a ball from Dow. Here's Ayers winning back possession. Dow on top of the box. Passes out for Hazlitt. Hazlitt floats in across. Hurst can't get to it. And it's Hazlitt again. With a bouncing ball, she takes a strike. And it's sent away off the top of the 18. O'Donnell with a little flick to an overlapping Pavlisco. Pavlisco cutting. Right-footed low cross. Ayers top of the 18. She's stripped of possession. No, tough challenge. And after advantage being played, the ball stops. And it will be brought back for a Gunners free kick. Back underway. Green tries sending a ball out wide and is just touched away for a Sounders throw-in. Rothering playing a ball for Kurosaki near side. Here's Ayers. Left-footed cross, thinking about it, rolling it with the right foot, taking it all the way to the byline. There's the left foot cross and the tap in. Dow is on the score sheet, and the Sounders open things up 1-0. Great connection, great patience, especially Melina Ayers right there. Getting the ball on the outside, taking a defender one-on-one, felt no pressure, and just kept driving that ball all the way down to the byline. Couple of rollovers with the right foot. Slides in a left-footed cross on the ground, and Dow was able to connect it home.
Your Sounders' first goal, scored in the 16th minute. The third of the year for number 8, Kaylee Dow. Assisted by number 7, Melina Ayers.
Here's Ayers again, cutting infield. Trying to slide a long through ball to the backside for Hurst. It rolls in to the feet of Sanchez. So the Sounders' first shot on goal finds its way in. That's Dow adding her third goal on the season. And it's Ayers cashing in her first assist. So early scoring here from the Sounders. The Gunners, who do have a shot and a corner so far down on the stat sheet, looking to bounce back here in the early stages. A lot of game to play. Dow goes far side for Hurst. Pavlisco doing a great job keeping that ball in off the touchline. As you can hear in the background of the broadcast, a great showing from the Rhubarb City supporter. Even in the midweek, they come out and they make sure that the support is felt for the Sounders women. Good hats off to them. Sounders just knocking possession in their own defensive half. Not a whole lot of high pressure from ISC. Barker sends a long ball that finds its way all the way down into the hands of Sanchez. With little high pressure here from the Gunners, the Sounders back line will have a lot of time with the ball, being able to knock possession around and play the game today almost as if they're center mids. They're going to have a lot of action and be able to spray the ball as much as they would like. A long ball out of the back from Barker. Kirasaki can't chase it down. Hurst is underneath it. Kirasaki with a sliding pass, finding O'Donnell. And all the way resetting again. Here's Hyatt. Intercepted by Baptiste. Hurst with a great touch in the one-on-one. It's a 3-on-3 for the Sounders. Hurst going at another attacker, another defender, excuse me. She rips a shot, right-footed. And it's straight to the hands of Sanchez.
Last Sounders women's shot taken by number 20, Sophie Hurst, carrying Sanchez with the save.
Dow lays off for Hurst. Hurst finds O'Donnell, who leaves it for Ayers. Ayers has space, trying to cut to the right foot. Ayers gonna rip a shot. Just misses over the top. Wow.
Ayers with a shot. Fans, stay up to date on team news, video features, and highlights. Do it all by logging on to SoundersWomen.com. You can watch all the goals and recap of this match later tonight on SoundersWomen.com.
Gunners are packing numbers forward here. Trying to get some offensive attack off the restart. Hazlitt volleys a pass away. Far side now with Hurst. Carrying through the midfield, here's Ayers on the chalk line. Barker's gonna push. Lobs the ball over the top. Pavlisco in pursuit. That ball just a little too heavy as it sails over. Dow trying to dribble through two defenders. Can't. Here's a through ball. Intended for Carr, but Ivory off of her line quick. Here's Ivory. Just trying to reset things for the Sounders here. 1-0, dominating possession for the Sounders. The turnover could have been really bad, but winning it back immediately was Rothering. Here's Ayers. Her square pass gets intercepted. Baptiste back to the net. Here's Kirasaki. Sounders yet again knocking the ball in their own defensive end. Not a lot of high pressure. The back line for ISC staying flat. Their attackers and their midfielders scrambled in the attack. Dow's feet taken out from under her. The Sounders women have a free kick. Ayers tries leaving it for O'Donnell. Miscommunication. Through ball intended for Kirasaki. She was anticipating a ball to the feet. Sounders find themselves up 1-0, but the miscommunication is an ongoing problem for the rest of the game. They could find this game tied very, very quickly. O'Donnell on the takeover. Sounders are sauntering into the attack. Left-footed cross deflected into the midfield. O'Donnell sends the ball out wide for Hurst. Hurst has numbers into the box. Getting past one defender. Right-footed cross for Ayers, and now it's on the far side. Karasaki, a diving left-footed jab. Unable to get there.
Sounders women substitution taking place in the 26th minute. Departing is number 10, Yuka Kurosaki, and number 20, Sophie Hurst. Entering the match from Pepperdine University, number 15, Alexandra Hobbs. And from Gonzaga, number 24, India Jenks.
Near side with the Gunners. The give and go doesn't get around O'Donnell. Quick like a fox, that O'Donnell, and she's able to get fouled, win back possession for the Sounders, and it looks like O'Donnell slides back more into a midfield type position. Subbing in was Alex Hobbs, who is playing that number 9 now.
ISC Gunners substitution in the 27th minute. Departing is number 21, Natasha Baptiste. Entering the match, number 5, Estera Levinte. And for the Sounders, departing is number 13, Kimberly Haslett. Entering the match from Gonzaga, number 4, Joni Ukeko.
Ukeko checks on. Jenks playing that far side where Sophie Hurst was. Far side, and here's Jenks into the attack, but that ball had legs, and she couldn't catch up. Into the 28th minute, the Sounders still up 1-0. Great scenery here as we are at Renton Memorial Stadium. O'Donnell into the attack. Here's Ayers playing a square ball, looking for Dow. Far side, Haslett can't get there. Just over to that north side corner, northwest corner of the field over here, you can see a handful of airplanes just parked on the back side of the fencing. Very unique view for a soccer field. I don't think that there is any other type of pitch where you can see planes this close unless you are at San Jose in their newly renovated stadium. The ball's touched away, and yet again, it'll be a Gunners throw-in. Here's Barker resetting things for the Sounders. Pavlisco, the captain, swinging inside, but the pass is intercepted. Can the Gunners get numbers forward? Far side with Harrison. Harrison taken off of her feet. Play on. Here's a long ball over the top. Ayers doesn't get a great touch on it. Couldn't find the full foot there. Suhi's going to blow the whistle and ask for a quick conversation from Harrison. She's unhappy that there was no whistle blown just prior to the throw-in here. We are ready to go again, according to center referee today, Suhi. This ball's out of play on the near side. 2 substitutions in the offing for the Sounders. We're a third of the way through today's match.
In the 30th minute, departing is number 11, Kirsten Palisco, and number 23, Holly Rothery. Entering the match from the University of Washington, number 3, Kayleen Pang. And from Harvard, number 14, Taylor Nielsen.
So Nielsen and Pang check on for the Sounders. And another throw in on the way on this near side. Teams can't seem to get away from this nearby line. Far side, Ukekel. Long ball over the top. Can anybody chase it down? O'Donnell does in the volley over the top of the goal. She got to the ball, just couldn't get around Sanchez, the keeper. Here's Ayers pushing quickly, cutting back and settling. Far side, Ukekel, her cross. Cuts behind the goal and out of play for a goal kick. So the Sounders applying a lot of attacking pressure on this Gunners side. The Gunners unable to get a whole lot of passes connected into the attacking end. It's giving Sounders goalkeeper Laurel Ivory a long rest here in this first half. She's getting her first start on the 2019 season. It's been about 32 minutes into this game, and she has seen 1 shot total, none on goal, and had a corner to deal with. Give a lot of credit to the Sounders back line, as they're very good at what they do, cleaning things up and making sure nothing goes Ivory's way. There's a long ball over the top, intended for Harrison, but knocked down by Ukekel. Dow now in the midfield. Long ball, they keep trying to find that switch over the top for Ayers, but a great job from this right side back, Haley Crackle. She's out here playing safety in a zone coverage and intercepting everything. So here's Crackle again, chasing down and dropping back for Sanchez. Sanchez clears the ball up to the 50. It finds its way into the feet of Carr. Harrison trying to flick a ball on, but Jenks chases it down and wins possession back. And now you have Hyatt playing outside for Ukekel. Jensen tries slotting a ball through, but it's intercepted. Ivory with a little bit of pressure sends it away. Header goes straight up, won by Dow. Great work. Jenks wins the second header. Still pushing, still going with the speed as Hobbs. Entry pass is intercepted by Hyatt, but taken back over. Through ball in behind. Carr pulling it back, taking a shot. And falling, losing balance. As it just rolls straight into the hands of Ivory. The Gunners are playing in this 4-5-1. They have 2 holding center defensive midfielders who are sitting very far back, 3 attacking midfielders on top, and the lone striker. And those 4 attacking players, I don't know if that will be enough attacking presence for them to be able to get past this Sounders defense. But here's a ball in behind for Hobbs. Great pass. Hobbs into the 18, looking for help. Here's Ayers. Ayers laying off for O'Donnell. Set back for Hyatt. Far side now, Ukekel. Has space. Sends in the right-footed cross, and it's deflected away for the first Sounders corner of the night.
Sounders women corner kick presented by Daytag.
And the Gunners making a substitution while we await the Taylor Nielsen corner kick on the far side. The righty will send this in. It's going to swing out. The Sounders are stacking the 18. 6 players up on top of the 18, and then India Jenks is the one in front of the keeper, just trying to be a nice pestering menace in there. There's the whistle. Checking close is going to be Ukekel. It's a short ball. Ayers can't get in front of it as it's great push out from Carr. The Sounders back on possession. All the numbers are still forward. Chipped ball over the top. Sanchez stays on her line. O'Donnell wins it, takes the shot, deflected away. Pushing the other way now, the Gunners. And a late foul going to be called, a little shoulder-to-shoulder battle, and the Gunners will have a free kick here in that neutral third, and they have a great opportunity here to try and set something up and get a lobbed ball into the box, try and get a header on the backside of it. The Sounders holding a high line, just about 25 yards out. And that's going to leave a lot of space for Ivory to come off of her line, and if that ball gets dropped in there, it's going to be dangerous. And this Gunners attack might be able to get in onto the backside of it. Ivory might not be able to cover that much ground. Free kick on the way. Sent into the 18 to the PK spot. A header, it's knocked down. Backside of 6 and a shot. Gets pushed behind the Sounders net. So it was a well-executed free kick from the Gunners. It resulted in a shot. It got lobbed over. Ivory was unable to come off of her line and be able to clear that ball away safely on the initial ball. The Sounders defense doing a great job at closing down their man and being able to lock down, not allow a clean shot. A lot of time and space here for Barker. Sends a long ball up for Hobbs. Great tackle. Going the other way now. Trying to carry, trying to find space. As Longo and a whistle blown. Sounders being the more physical of the two teams here. And a free kick coming from a similar spot. Maybe pushed back just a few yards as that last free kick. There's a lob ball. Headed in towards that 6. A volley taken on the full, and it's in the back of the net. What a rip from Aoife Hurley. Incredible. 40th minute. We're all tied at 1. Just like that, the Sounders, who have been pressuring, attacking this entire half, find themselves knotted at 1.
IFC Gunners' first goal, the second of the year. Scorer number 18, Eva Hurley.
And the second corner kick for the Sounders women is they have Henderson set up short. The right-footed in-swinger is going to be on the way from Ukekel. 2 hands up, they drop. Here comes the ball, top of the 6. Header knocked down. That ball still bouncing around in play, and now it is whistled out for the 3rd corner.
And another Sounders women paycheck. Corner kick.
Same thing, 2 hands up, they fall. Right-footed in-swinger, top 6, no one home. Brought back out for Ukekel. Excuse me, that's Nielsen. This is Ukekel. Long ball over the top. No one running that ball down. Dow on the second ball. Still bouncing. And a long clearance just to get it out of the back. Connects with Lavinte. And that attack shut down swiftly from Barker. Great through ball on the ground. Hobbs chasing it down. What speed from Hobbs. She goes through 2 defenders. Crossed on the ground. It falls. Henderson couldn't get there. Pang battling near side. She wins a throw in. Falling down for Henderson in the double team. It's knocked away for a throw. So we approach the 44th minute here. India Jenks was in there on the double team for the Sounders as she knocks it away for a Gunners throw in. And the Gunners have to be ecstatic to get into the dressing room at the intermission. Tied 1-1. 2 shots on goal for both sides. The Sounders, they've been able to get into the attack and rip off 6 shots. The Gunners ripping off 4. Here's Dow. Far side, but that ball's not going to reach Ukekel. She's able to win it, though, defensively, taking it off the first touch. Here's Jenks pushing. Henderson. Gaining possession, one-on-one with the defender. Trying to create her own space, lays off. Hobbs can't get past. Now she's tracking back with the wheels, trying to do it all on her own. This ball's out of play for a Gunners throw-in on the near side. Ayers on the takeover. Still carrying into the attacking third. Here's a cross. Far side, Hobbs couldn't get on the end of it. Just Moments until we approach stoppage time here. 1-1 here at Renton Memorial Stadium. The Sounders women who scored on a 16th minute goal from Kaylee Dow. The Gunners knotted things up in the 40th minute off of a volley from Hurley. Whistle blown on the 50-50 challenge.
Has indicated a minimum of 2 minutes of added time.
2 minutos, all that remain here in this first half. Throwing numbers forward, long ball sent up into the air. Initial ball won by Down, a whistle blown yet again. Both sides seem pretty laid back at the moment, awaiting that halftime whistle. Ready to go into the dressing rooms and make adjustments, change some things, and I think the Sounders could definitely benefit from higher pressure, getting the ball out of their back line and trying to get more into the attack. So there's a lot of possession being kept in their defensive half. Jenks leaves the ball, rolls through, and it's deflected away. Clearance to the far side, finds Harrison. Harrison cutting in. Has support on this far side, couldn't find a switch. Carrying now is Jensen. Great entry ball getting past Jenks. Left-footed cross on the way. Still bouncing around top of the 18. Now the pass goes out to Ayers. Suhi checking his watch. Long ball, Hobbs takes it down. Through ball in behind for Ayers. Can the Sounders get one before the whistle? Ayers gets it past Sanchez, but it's cleared away. Great track back recovery from Haley Crackle. Ayers, she didn't have much time on that breakaway. Sanchez came off of her line quick, one touch, but it leads to this corner. It's got to be the last kick of the first half here. We've played all the stoppage time. Near side, Nielsen to take. Sounders sending up all the numbers. The Gunners have 11 in the box defending. Corner comes in, bouncing around. Whistle blown, there was a foul called. And Sanchez waiting to push numbers forward before she sends this ball away. And there it is, that's the half. 1-1 off of a 16th minute Dow goal alongside of a Hurley 40th minute volley. We sit here tied up as the teams head towards the locker rooms and get ready to make adjustments as there are 45 minutes left to play here in Renton Memorial Stadium, but we'll be back in about 15 minutes with second half action right here on YouTube, brought to you today by STSPN. Welcome back into Renton Memorial Stadium, where it's the Sounders 1 and the Gunners 1. And the Sounders, who had a heavy attacking presence, come out with a very high press system here right out of the gates. And I can't imagine Scott Ford's message to the team was very pleasant and happy. A team who dominated the first half attacking-wise find themselves tied going into halftime, and it's the Gunners who ended up getting a great goal off of a volley. Incredible work, incredible stuff from Hurley to be able to finish it. Ivory just had no chance and watched it go by. Now we start the second half. Very, very gray clouds all around. If you told me that today was June 19th, I would tell you that you are lying and that it is, in fact, February. But no, it's a cold summer night here in Renton. The Gunners on possession. Wearing the navy blue are the Gunners, and it's the Sounders in the white jerseys with the fade to blue on the shoulder. Long ball over the top, intercepted by Barker. Far side, Pavlisco. Jenks playing up top, seemingly to be the high middle striker, but the Sounders women team very good at changing their identity and intertwining their positions, being able to slide back and forth, and being very versatile when it comes to playing right side, left side, or central, whether that be up top in the midfield or in the defense. Deflected away, Jenks tracking back to get it, lays off. It was mistouched by Hurst to that far side, and Ayers tracks all the way back. In the first half, it was Dow getting on the score sheet for the Sounders, increasing her goal total to 3, putting her out in front and in the lead for goals on the season, as this club is very well balanced. It's Dow with 3, Pavlisco, Ayers, and Weaver all tied at 2. And a plethora of Sounders women, all with 1. Hazlitt was trying to create some space down this near sideline, trying to call for that ball over the top from Hyatt. She still has that space. Now she gets the ball she was looking for, but it's not pushed far enough. O'Donnell defending, and the 2 captains for the Gunners playing in between. That ball's just locked up underneath the legs. Big battle going on, and the Gunners come away with it. Great work from Green, not giving up that ball while she was on the ground. Long ball over the top, it gets there. Here's Harrison taking one-on-one with Hazlitt. Harrison looks like she wants to go with that left foot. Trying to cut it back through a double team. And Hyatt is there to carry it out. Has tons of real estate around. Hyatt still going, still carrying. Finally passing for O'Donnell, and Hyatt's going to just move her way into the attack. That's going to drop back Rothering into the center back to play a little coverage. Here's Ayers far side. Ayers pushing into the 18, getting past her defender. Left foot cross on the ground. Jenks can't get on the end of it. A little miss-hit touch from Jenks, and it's cleared away for a Sounders throw.
Fans after the match, hop online and go to
Lena Ayers doing the same exact thing as she did when she assisted the Dow goal. Ayers is on that far side, beats a defender one-on-one, and then slides the ball on the ground with the left foot. Let's see if she can do it a third time and get on the assist sheet yet again. Sounders change keepers at halftime as Ivory checks out, and Isabel Jones checks into the match. Ivory was making her season debut. Jones played 70 minutes last week in game number 2 on the weekend and 60 minutes in game number 1 last week. Putting up a clean sheet between both of them. Here's Ayers chasing down a through ball. She reads the short header. She's cutting inside. Laying off a ball for Kirasaki with a strike, and it's deflected sky high. Jenks now attacking top of the 18. Finds Ayers, but the flag is up. Ayers gets the shot off, and it's underneath Sanchez. But she was just in behind the defense. Good look and a great pass from Jenks to be able to find her. Ayers just a step ahead of the defense. Hazlitt making a strong run up the sideline. She gets the through ball. Will it slow down enough? Hazlitt gets the cross and keeps it in. Great speed shown from the right back. Sanchez sends away into the midfield. Kirasaki on the header. Knocked down from Levinte. Near side settling. Hurley. Still carrying is Hurley before she lays off Harrison. Gets it back. Hazlitt shutting things down. Kirasaki awaiting that ball. She runs with it. Great overlapping run on that far side. Pavlisco getting up into the attack. Ayers loses possession. It's a 4-on-4 here for the Gunners. Cross coming into the box, headed away first time. And under it again for the second chance. Levente's cross into the box. Overhead kick sails away to the far side, and it's away for a goal kick. Good build-up, good attacking presence from the Gunners. And a yellow card was issued here. And I believe that was on O'Donnell. O'Donnell entering Suhi's book. Now upon his whistle, we are ready to get underway again. Long ball over the top. Jenks lets it bounce once, takes it on the volley, and Sanchez comes up with sure hands.
Fans MVP Physical Therapy is a proud supporter of the Sounders Women. MVP Physical Therapy designs programs to improve function and speed recovery. For more information, visit mvppt.com.
O'Donnell flicks for Hurst. Hurst has Jenks on the run, but Sanchez off her line, scoops it up. We're in the 55th minute here. Both sides have put a little bit of pressure on the net. Sounders seem a little bit more settled in attacking than in the first half. Stringing a lot of passes together in the attacking end. rather than on their back line. Great interception from Hyatt. Hyatt's going to carry. Brings it near side for O'Donnell. Cutting back. O'Donnell finds Hazlitt on the overlap. Hazlitt, right-footed cross, the shot just wide. Hurst misses out on a chance to give the Sounders the lead back. That's the 8th shot from the Sounders tonight.
Sophie Hurst with that last Sounders women's shot.
Hurst's header, trying to keep possession to herself. Now it's Ayers on the takeover. Has O'Donnell with space, finds her. One touch with the right foot, sends in a floated cross to the back 6. Kirasaki comes out, and Sanchez, who tried punching the ball away, comes through, and Kirasaki hits the wrong end of that. She's slow to get up, and she's back on her feet. Wow. Kirasaki, a trooper, and off screen, O'Donnell went over, made sure that she was okay before her jogging back on defense. A brilliant run from Kirasaki, so close to getting there. Hyatt, great touch. Here's Pavlisko with acreage around. Has Ayers on this far side wide open. She can find that 40-yard cross. Trying to combo with Kirasaki in the midfield. Baptiste on the takeover. Good overlapping run from Longo. Near side Harrison. Good build up from the Gunners. Long ball over the top, chasing down. Lavinte is gonna get there. Right footed cross. It's touched away, last touched off of Natasha Baptiste. It's going to be a Sounders women goal kick. Jenks trying to chase down that entry pass. Gunners take over. Crackle drops back for Hurley. Ball's last touched off of the Gunners. Jenks tried a quick pass for Kirasaki, but bounces off of the Kirasaki shin guards. Here's Kirasaki on the takeover. And that's a hard challenge. Kirasaki goes down. Advantage going to be played. No, now it's brought back. The yellow card is going to be awarded to Hurley. So now she has a goal and a yellow card on the night. And with that kind of challenge, it seemed as though Hurley left both of her feet.
60th minute, a yellow card has been issued to ISC Gunners number 18, Aoife Hurley. Gunner substitution, 60th minute. Departing is number 4, Flavia Longo. Entering the match, number 15, Marissa Carpenter.
So an hour into tonight's match, the score still level at 1. It's the Sounders, who are currently tied at the top of the table with Vancouver Island FC, who is the Sounders' only loss on the season. A 2-1 loss to open things up. The Sounders are on a 4-game win streak since then. Last week, scoring 10 goals across 2 games. Sounders only have 2 games remaining after this. They go on the road and then come home to play Pac Northwest for their last game of the season. Sounders have 4 attackers pushing high against the Gunners' back line.
Sounders women substitution in the 61st minute. Departing is number 23, Holly Rotheray. And entering the match from the University of Oklahoma, number 8, Kaylee Dow.
So Dow comes back into today's game. The goal scorer. A tough challenge will be a Gunner free kick inside their attacking half. They had a great free kick opportunity from about this spot in the first half. Got a header off of it. So with under 30 minutes to play, we'll see if that Dow substitution can be the difference maker here in the second half. Free kick on the way from Sekra. Chasing outside the 18 is Hurst, trying to win back that ball. And last touch off the Gunners is going to be a Sounders throw-in, as it was Hurst battling with Hurley. Great interplay from Dow. And Hurley comes back with great defense, winning back possession. Carr into the attack, foul called. They're going to call that push offensively off the ball. Sounders, you get a little dodge a bullet there, as that was quick counterattack on the way from the Gunners. It's Kirasaki. Almost losing possession, but keeping it with her center backs. Sounders still pushing three high against this back line. Hazlitt through ball. O'Donnell, can she get there? The ball's gaining speed. O'Donnell, body check to the ground. As she rolls into the track, that's a tough challenge. Things might be getting chippy here, and here's a yellow card assessed to Mary Jo Harrison, the captain. She was unhappy with the call. The 2 yellow cards in the last 4th minute.
Number 6, Mary Jo Harrison.
Free kick on the way. Here's Kirasaki, just outside of the corner. Floats it in, back 6. Header comes back towards the corner of the 6. Still working around on top of the 18, and it's sent away into the Sounders bench. And O'Donnell, who got pushed to the ground. She's going to get a talking to over there. She wanted a foul called. Now there's a scrum around Suhi on the far side. Players are looking for clarification around these challenges. Things could be getting chippy here in the late stages of tonight's match. Here in the 65th minute, we're going to substitute the goalkeepers for ISC.
66th minute. Departing is number 10, McKenna Carr. Entering the match, number 20, Marie Lagallo. And now in goal, number 0, Chloe Lang.
Headed down, Ayers looked for a shot, floated in a cross. That was a great cross hit with good pace as it's deflected away. Sounders get ready for the Hazlitt cross. Ball still bouncing. Here's Dow. Takes a touch, splits two defenders, leaves her feet on the challenge, and that's a rough one. Studs were going up there. Tough, tough challenge. That one Dow has got to be careful with. So both teams now have switched their goalkeepers in the second half. The Sounders have put Isabel Jones into the net, and ISC has Chloe Lang subbing in. Here's Lang's first touch, cleared away with the left foot. Great left foot to get away to midfield. Ayers plays such a calm game, back to the net. She's able to drop that ball back with a lot of pressure on her. O'Donnell unable to keep that ball rolling and running with. Cleared out, a lot of backspin getting caught on the turf. I think that Jensen had ideas of that ball landing in the stands, but mishit it. This ball almost in behind Pavlisco, but she's able to go gadget those legs and stop that ball in its tracks. Long ball over the top, flag up. Jenks was in an offside position when that ball got sent here in the 68th minute.
Sounders women substitution, 68th minute. Departing is number 5, Christina O'Donnell. And entering the match from Pepperdine, number 15, Alexandra Hobbs.
Hobbs checks back onto the field here for presumably the remaining 23 minutes of today's match. And from what we saw in the first half, she is a bullet. She is lightning fast, chases everything down in the attacking side. If a ball gets dropped back to the keeper, you can bet that Alex Hobbs will be there pressuring that ball. Hobbs on this near sideline has Hurst playing as the central striker and Jenks on the far side. India Jenks, a player who can really get in behind and has really quality strikes from what we've seen in the past. Love to see the Sounders be able to set her up on a diagonal ball while she's playing a weak side striker. Here's a ball over the top. It gets caught up in the wind. A breezy day here in Renton. And that ball just died once it got above the headline. Pavlisco in a foot race with Ayala, battling now down by that sideline. Hurst, excuse me, not Hurst. It's Hyatt under a lot of pressure. Gunners are leaving about 4 attackers forward. This ball slips in behind, and Jones off of her line being able to scoop that up. And these Gunners attackers, they're lingering around that defensive line, leaving a big gap between the Sounders defenders and the Sounders central defensive midfielder. Kirasaki on the takeover. And what those lingering attackers are doing for ISC is when there's a turnover, they have numbers forward ready to go. They just need to lob the ball forward, and they have pressure in the attack. So watch for quick counterattacks from ISC in this remaining 20 minutes that we have here in Renton.
Sounders women substitution in the 70th minute. Departing is number 24, India Jenks. And entering the match from Gonzaga, number 4, Jody Ukeko.
Great touch from Ayers to find Hurst in behind. That ball slips past Hobbs. And it's cleared away for a Sounders women throw-in.
Fans of Sounders women wrap up the regular season on Friday, June 28th, when they host Pac Northwest at Edmonds Woodway High School Stadium. Kickoff is
Here's
scheduled
Ayers
for
in the
7
box.
p.m. Get your tickets.
Ayers looking for support, drops back. That ball's deflected. Hyatt gets the foul called as she jumped over the back of Baptiste there. So India Jenks subbed off moments ago. Ukeko comes in. Ukeko goes and slides into the right back position. With Jenks stepping off, Ayers goes to that left outside mid winger position. You put Hobbs in the attacking 9, and then you push Hazlitt up on this right side wing. Hazlitt, who leads the team in assists on the season, can serve a great ball given the opportunity down the right side. Throwing into the box for Baptiste. Corner is sent away for the second of the night for the Gunners. Great opportunity on the way for ISC to be able to try and get a goal off of a set piece here. Less than 20 minutes to play, and if they could take a lead, their defense is holding up against the top team in the WPSL. Corner on the way from Harrison. Lobbed in. Jones came off her line, punched it away. Sounders win the throw-in. The Gunners miss out on a great opportunity to take the lead. Throw-in after throw-in after throw-in. Now the Sounders tried working it quickly, but ISC was awarded the throw. Jones's punt gets to the 50, bounces in play, but nobody underneath it. Give and go action for the Gunners up this near side. Baptiste was linking up with Harrison. Here's Kirasaki chasing down possession. Loses her footing around 3 Gunners. Now the ISC attack begins. Cutting infield. Here's Harrison. Laying back off for Green. Harrison again, back to Green. A cutting ball, can Baptiste get there? Deflected away for the 3rd corner. Sounders women need to pack it in and make sure that no mistakes happen here, as falling behind with 15 minutes to go would be near fatal for this side. A quick talking to for Ayala, who's in front of Jones. Suhi making sure nothing goes wrong inside that box. Here's the left-footed in-swinger, curling in, the header over the net. The Sounders women have substitutions
Sounders
in the
women
offing.
Substitution in the 76th minute. Departing number 10, Yuka Kurosaki, and number 20, Sophie Hurst. Entering the match from the University of Oklahoma, number 5, Christina O'Donnell. And from Seattle University, number 23, Holly Rothering.
Carrying here is Hyatt. Hyatt didn't see Baptiste on the backside. Ukekel carrying into the attack. Almost loses her footing. Still carrying, takes a shot. And Lang is there with the save.
Sounders women's shot taken by number 4, Jody Ukekel.
Looks like ISC has some substitutions ready to go here in the 77th minute. And we'll get underway. The substitutions will have to wait. Pavlisko wins a header. Ayers volleys the ball into the air. O'Donnell heads it down off the bounce. Trying to find Hobbs in behind, but a little miscommunication as she was trying to time her run. Whistle blown as Hobbs came in late with the hip check.
Gunners substitution in the 78th minute. Departing number 15, Marissa Carpenter, and number 20, Marie Lagallo. Entering match number 4, Claudia Longo, and number 10, McKenna Carr.
Carr checks back in for the Gunners, and she was a problem in the first half. Great speed and great positioning from Carr. She's going to be a menace here come these last 12 minutes. Long ball finds the hands of Jones safely. Sounders still pushing those numbers high. Everyone looking for a long ball over the top. So different than what we've seen earlier in the season out of this attack, out of their buildup. A team with such great touches, a very unique playing style, always being able to work through their center backs into the attack. A big push, big battle is going to result in a yellow card for Barker.
In the 79th minute, the yellow card has been issued to Sounders number 18, Alicia Barker.
Hard fought game thus far. We approach the final 10 minutes here in Renton. Now the handful of yellow cards that have been assessed in the second half, we have to have a decent amount of stoppage time added on. Here's O'Donnell. O'Donnell with a great chip through ball over the top for Hazlitt. Hazlitt still tracking it down, battling one-on-one. Hazlitt into the box. Cross comes in. Hobbs is there, sends it back for Ayers. Ayers on the missed touch, laying off of her line and scoops it up. Quick throw, outletted to Green. Pavlisko on the interception. Pavlisko still going into the attacking third. Pavlisko with a drive, and it's in! It's over the top of Lang underneath the crossbar, and the Sounders have taken the lead in the 80th minute. Pavlisko can do bad all by herself, taking over possession in the defensive end, carrying that ball about 40 yards, having a strike, and putting it on the upper shelf where Mama hides the cookies. Great goal from Pavlisko, taking the lead. Here's Hazlitt into the attack. Jenks trying to chase this ball all the way down to the byline. And it's shielded away.
Sounders women's second goal. Scored in the 80th minute. The third of the year for number 11, Kirsten Pavlisko.
Lang clears that ball away.
Sounders women's substitution after the goal. Departing number 7, Malia Ayers. And entering the match from Gonzaga University, number 24, India Jenks.
Sounders now leading 2-1 here in Renton. After a great attacking day, 10 shots, 5 on target. They find themselves up a goal. Great ball in behind O'Donnell. Into the box, looking for support, trying to cut through 2 defenders, but can't. Now it's back out for Ukekel, trying to cut in, kill some time. Has 3 gunners around. Creates her own space, sends in a cross, but it is stopped and pushed away.
Fans stick around for autographs.
So the Sounders women have a throw in the attacking third here in the 83rd minute. Pavlisko, who scores her 3rd goal of the season, saw Dow go ahead in the goal total on the year early in the first half and decided that she would tie things up by the end of tonight. Both players lead the team 3 goals on the season. We'll see if the Sounders mindset will change here, if they'll shift back defensively or if they'll keep pushing on that high pressure attack and risk it, try and go up 2. Here's Dow. One of the big differences late in the second half is Ford's decision to put O'Donnell back onto the field as she shows fresh legs, being able to fly around both left and right side, control the pace for this team. Here's a long ball, cut off. Hazlitt drops it back for Ukekel. Long ball over the top, looking for Jenks. Trapped down by Hazlitt. Hazlitt trying to take the corner. She does. She gets around her man. Sends in a right foot across to the near post. It's bouncing on the ground. O'Donnell comes sliding in. Keeping possession for the Sounders. O'Donnell's back on her feet, calling for the pass, but it's intercepted. This ball, referees are talking about it, making sure they get the call right, and it will be a Gunners throw in on this near side. Jenks to Hazlitt, working infield. Great work from O'Donnell to keep possession. Five minutes and some added time to play here in Renton. The Sounders, 2-1 lead off the Pavlisko goal, but the Gunners into the attack, cleared away. Well done. Over the top, Jenks now applying the pressure. The Gunners scrambling to shut down India Jenks. Here's Pavlisko on the touch. Hobbs to herself with the header. Dow working through the midfield. A pass with a lot of pace on it. Looking for Jenks' run, but she was standing still awaiting that ball. Standing on the back shoulder of the back line. Kekel brings down possession. No pressure around her. Jenks posting up. Working it back, Hazlitt. Pavlisko with great speed to keep that pass in play. It looked like it was just going to squeak out to her right. She keeps it in play and deflects it off of a defender away for a throw-in. Sounders will do it again. Gain about 20 yards in positioning here with this throw. Is there time for late drama tonight in Renton? See if the Gunners can tack one on, tie it up late. Pavlisko dodging through defenders, taking off her feet. The Gunners on possession, leading the charge. Baptiste goes far side. It's with Ayala. Excuse me, that's Carr. Carr all the way down. It's going to be a goal kick for the Sounders. Isabel Jones to take. Near side, Hyatt sends the ball long. Jenks the target. Flicks it on. Didn't have a runner in behind, but Hobbs can close any gap. Almost gets there, and here's Kekel on the touch. Finds Dow. Dow wins it back as she tried splitting two defenders for Kekel. Now here's Pavlisko. Hobbs' first touch was away. Uh-oh, danger for the Sounders. Kekel, her volley, went backwards with the spin on the turf. No call as ISC is fuming. After that, thought there was a rough challenge in there. And there's Hobbs sweeping the leg. Harrison still upset with the no call. Here comes the long ball into the box. Headed away first time. O'Donnell under it now for the Sounders. Taken down. Sounders scrambling to get everything away. LaVinte dropping back, but Jenks wins it. Gets a touch for O'Donnell. Hobbs on the run. That ball sent to the corner flag. Can Hobbs get there? She can. It's a 2-on-2. Jenks trailing. Here's Hobbs cutting into the box. Long ball on the ground. It gets cut off. This ball sent over to the near side. Kekel gonna take her time as we approach 90 here in Renton. Kekel has used a great chunk of clock there to get this thing as close to added time as possible. Here's Dow on the takeover. Gets pulled back, and the Sounders will have a free kick from an intriguing opportunity. This is always a fun one where you can set it up from the side, play it like a corner, out near the sideline, get a good swinging cross in, get diagonal runners on.
Has indicated a minimum of 2 minutes
2 minutes to play here of added time. 2 goals, couple of yellow cards. Corner taken quickly. Jenks in pursuit to chase it down. It's going to be a goal kick. Dying embers. Does ISC have anything left in the tank? Hazlitt wins the initial header. Harrison flicks it forward. A foul going to be called as the advantage was played. Pavlisco intercepts the pass. And ISC has a chance to send everyone forward. All the numbers sitting about 30 yards in front of the goal, 25 yards in front. Ball gets sent up. And a clearance finds Jenks. She one-touches to the sideline. And Hazlitt was unable to get there and keep that in play. Jenks might have wanted to settle the ball there and try and turn and do it on her own. Levente's dribble touched out. Here's the Gunners on the attack. O'Donnell with a great outside the foot pass to put Hobbs on the run. Hobbs, one more pass could do it. Finds Jenks. That ball's rolling for the corner flag, exactly where it's supposed to go. And there it is, the final whistle. The Sounders break the tie in the 80th minute, and Pavlisco finds herself with the game-winning goal. A well-done performance from the Sounders women's attack, being able to get 10 shots off today, 5 of them on goal, and be able to finish out with the most important thing, 3 points. That's going to wrap things up for the Sounders women. We'll be back July 28th when the Sounders women wrap up their home games with the final one against Pac Northwest. Make sure to find everything on @SoundersWomen on Twitter. We'll be able to keep you all up to date. For STPSN, I'm Peyton Barron, signing off for the night from Renton, Washington. Thank you and have a good evening.